Well, Halloween's just around the corner, and today's show is all about some of the great places you can visit during the Halloween season. We headed up to Mansfield and visited the Escape from Blood prison haunt, and boy, that place is absolutely amazing. We went from there to Pleasantville to check out the haunted farm. Of course, they've been on the show for several years, and that's still a great haunt in the Central Ohio area. And then we headed down as they're wrapping up Tecumseh and Chillicothe. Well, they've come up with a new show for Halloween called Dracula, something you're going to want to visit. And while we were there, we stopped by Nellie Dog, and they have a great assortment of Halloween pottery that you can finish yourself. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. Well, you can feel it. Fall is in the air. The leaves are starting to change, which means Halloween is just around the corner. We found some great places for you to go and see. We spent a day on the farm, picked out some fun pumpkins, also found some scary places that will scare the living daylights out of you. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are out and about Columbus, and we're taking you to Halloween fun.
Well, you know, if you're looking for great haunts during Halloween, on your list has to be Escape from Blood Prison at the Mansfield Reformatory, better well known as the Shawshank Prison. We talked to Victor to learn more about why you want to come up here and check this out. Well, Victor, good to have you and Escape from Blood Prison back on the show.
Thank you, man. It's great being here.
You know, I love coming up to Mansfield Reformatory. Of course, you know, a lot of memories of the movie Shawshank Redemption shot here and a lot of things. But during this season, it turns into probably one of the greatest haunted houses that Ohio has to offer. So I know you guys didn't have it last year because of COVID, right?
Well, we had the haunt, but we weren't able to use the whole thing because we weren't sure if there was going to be a shutdown on haunted attractions. So since we have to set up and tear down, we couldn't invest in setting everything up just to be told we had to tear it down. We'd have lost a lot of money. So what we did was we used the areas that we could until we found out. And by the time we found out, everything was good to go, it was too late. So we were only able to use the small sections. But for 2021, we're bringing the cell blocks back, all the solitary, basement house, the whole kit and caboodle is going to be back and ready to go.
Now, how long does it take to get through the whole haunt?
Through the haunted attraction, you're looking at 40 to 45 minutes.
Yeah. So what is the reaction from folks that go through this from prior years?
Well, we just did a festival called Incarceration. It's a tattoo music festival. And we ran the smaller portion of the haunt just for that, and we got nothing but great reactions. I mean, they're really looking forward to us this year and excited to come back and get our big attraction back.
Well, we're going to leave it there, Victor, but give us some contact information where we can learn more and get tickets to come up and see this.
Well, you can visit us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have a website, bloodprison.com. You can get all your tickets there. And right here at 100 Reformatory Road in Mansfield, Ohio.
Yeah. Now, what about, is there a good time to get here to get in? Because I know of the lines, is it earlier you come or what?
Yeah, the gates to the place opens at 6 o'clock. The doors open at 7. So if you can get here early, you'll get a better spot in the line.
Yeah, no question. Victor, hey, thanks, man. Good seeing you. Thank you. Well, something that never gets old is Laner's Pumpkin Farm, and they're celebrating their 30th year. And boy, it's good to be back out here checking out the farm and all the activities. It is big family fun. We talked to Christy and Shelley. They told us more. Well, Christy, Shelley, good to have Laner's Pumpkin Farm back on the show.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Well, I guess we got a special event this year. This is your 30th year, so tell us a little bit about that.
Thank you. It is our 30th year. It started off with my son's 4-H project, trying to grow the biggest pumpkin at the fair, and also my twin daughters as well. And we started off with just a hay wagon full of pumpkins, and we sold those and then kept growing year by year.
Christy, what are people going to find when they come out here? What are the things they can enjoy?
So we have lots of activities. We have over 40 activities, 2 jump pillows, a 10-acre corn maze, a mini maze, hay rides, petting zoo, pumpkin bowling, and we also have zip lining and pedal go-karts and all kinds of fun things.
Yeah. And you got the shop back here, right, where people can go in and actually do some shopping? Tell us what they're going to find there.
Right. Shelley's shop has a little bit of everything. She shops all year long and finds all kinds of unique items that you can buy. And, of course, we have pumpkins for sale. And then if you're hungry, you can come and eat food at the Harvest Cafe or any of our other food stations around the farm.
So do you go out and pick your own pumpkins?
Yes, we have a 18-acre pick your own pumpkin patch. So there are tons of pumpkins out there. We just kind of mixed them all together. So there's colored ones and orange ones and all kinds of pumpkins to find.
Well, Christy, give us some contact information when we come out and enjoy Lehner's Pumpkin Farm.
Sure, you can find us on the web at lehnerpumpkins.com, and our phone number is 740-595-3207.
Sounds great. And I know you have school groups that come out and everything too during the week, don't you?
We do. We have a lot of school kids that come by appointment only on Mondays through Fridays.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's great family entertainment. Christy, thanks so much for being on the show. Shelley, good seeing you again. Thanks for being on the show. Well, how would you like to transform yourself into a superhero for the day and have a portrait of it? You can do it at Kapow Columbus. We talked to Jean. She told us more about this unique opportunity. Well, Jean, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus.
Thank you.
So we're doing Kapow photos, which this is really cool. I did this last year as a reporter. So tell our audience exactly what Kapow photos are.
Well, Kapow is a complete superhero portrait experience. And you might think it's for kids, but we actually get a lot of adults. You come in, you choose your superhero costume. We bring you into the studio where we've got our little mini movie set up, backdrop, floor drop, special effects, props, and then we have a little fun and act out your favorite superhero movie skits, and we take your pictures.
So what are some of the superheroes?
Oh goodness, Catwoman, Batgirl, Superman, Hulk, both universes.
How did you come up with this idea? Because it is very cool.
Well, this is actually a franchise, and there are 4 of us in the United States right now. It's super big in the United Kingdom, but we are one of 4 in the United States, and we are the only one in the Midwest.
It's a unique thing to do and just really fun. How hard is it to book and get in and actually get this done?
Well, we shut down the studio about once a month, and we set it all up just for the superheroes. And right now we're doing a giveaway, and we're giving away 25 superhero portrait experiences. So we're going to give you the link for that just for your watchers so they can sign up for a free one.
Wow. Well, like I said, it is a great experience. It's very cool to come in and do this. You got to come in and give this a shot. Gene, give us some contact information how we can do this.
Well, you can go right to Kapow Columbus, both with C's. Kapow, Capow, and all the information is right there. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram to see lots of regular people who have been turned into superheroes.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Well, it's just not fall without a trip to VanBuren Acres. They have all kinds of new attractions and food for the whole family. Mark told us more about their adventure course and their new donuts they offer. Well, Mark, it is so great to be back here at VanBuren Acres. Thanks for having us back.
Oh, we appreciate you coming back.
Well, when I think fall, I think coming to VanBuren Acres. It's so much fun for the family. Tell us about it.
Oh, VanBuren Acres, we have a lot of fun here. We have 9 acres of sunflowers. You can come out and pick the sunflowers. You can buy a vase and take lots of pictures out here. We have pig races. We have a corn maze. We have over 20 acres of pick your own pumpkins, and we have all kinds of food.
Let's talk about what's new here, because as we were coming out here, I noticed a lot of new things.
Oh, we're proud of the farm and what we do here. We have a new straw mountain. We have a venture course. Of course, we have donuts now. We have a lot of fun activities. We still do the pig races, the slides, hay rides, cow train rides. You can spend all day here.
That's for sure. And one of my favorite things is your apple cider slushies.
Oh, they're wonderful. I mean,
today.
80, 90 degrees out. We go through a lot of them, but they're good when it's cold. I mean, they're good.
Oh, definitely. Well, let's talk about your new adventure with Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Tell us about that.
Oh, we're very proud of this. Probably about 2-3 months ago, we contacted Dolly Parton organization, and they put us in contact with Imagination Library. And Imagination Library is wonderful. I mean, where can you get a free book from birth to 5 years old every single month? And it's free. And so when we were able to work with them, we did a Dolly Parton maze. We have it where you can sign up here to get the free books. It's a great organization. We're proud to be part of it.
I bet you are. I've actually signed up for them too for my grandchildren. I love it. How can we find out more about VanBuren Acres and come out here with the family and have some fun?
Oh, it's pretty easy. You can go to our Facebook page or you can go to VanBurenAcres.com.
Wonderful. Oh, you got to try it. This is a great place, Mark. Thank you so much for having us back out.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it's not Halloween without getting the daylight scared out of you. And that's just what we did right here at Carnage Haunted House. We talked with Jason, who told us more about their theme and what they have in store for you. Well, Jason, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to Carnage Haunted House.
Absolutely. I'm glad you guys are here.
Oh my goodness, I have to say Carnage is what it is, because this isn't for the faint of heart. This is quite scary.
We put a lot of work into it, trying to hit every aspect of fear we can.
Let's talk about the theme this year, because what we just did was a bayou theme. Tell us about that.
Well, the whole thing will be, for the first few years, based off of New Orleans. So the first 11,000 square feet of the haunt that you went through was all based off a bayou, a backwoods family that lived on the bayou. The whole thing is cursed. So that's what you're kind of following through.
Oh my gosh, it was very scary. Very scary. That's all I can say. Now, you also have another theme also that you can do. Tell us a little bit of a surprise about that.
Well, the other one you're going to go through is a hospital. The hospital is still a working hospital, but it was infected by a voodoo priest who was upset with something that happened in there, and he unleashed an entity in there that is now growing and driving everybody insane, psychotic, evil, murderous. So that's where that kind of went.
Well, let's talk about your new location, because this is brand new for you guys.
It is. We got this right after our old location. It wasn't big enough, so we decided to go bigger. So now we're in a 60,000 square foot building versus a 16,000 square foot building. We do own this, so the sky's the limits of what we want to do with it.
Now, you guys are constantly changing and improving and adding. So even if you came through today, there might be more closer to Halloween, correct?
Oh yeah, we're still adding as the year goes on. We're not stopping. Every weekend between weekends, we're adding more stuff, getting stuff ready.
I have to say, this is very impressive. I've been to quite a few of these, and this is really done up right. Give us more information about your hours, how we can find out more so we can come out here and be scared to death.
Well, right now we're open on Fridays and Saturdays from 7 to midnight. You'll have to check our website. We are doing some Sundays and some Thursdays. They're 7 to 10. And you can go to www.carnagehauntedhouse.com and you can order tickets. You can get them online. You can see our hours, our times, our dates, everything right there.
Thank you so much for sharing your great place with us. And if you like to be scared, get on out here, because this place is phenomenal.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Well, we stopped by Nellie Dog Pottery and Paints in Chillicothe, and boy, they are getting into their busy season, and they have all kinds of stuff for Halloween. They have stuff for Christmas. Of course, the holidays coming up. This is something you want to know about. You can even shop online. We talked to Nikki Breidenball, and she told us more. Well, Nikki, good to be at Nellie Dog Pottery and Paints.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about how this business got started.
So it started in 2014 in Jackson, Ohio. It moved here to Chillicothe in 2016. I actually bought the business in 2017.
So did the business start as a pottery business?
It was a pottery business. Now, since I bought it, we've grown it quite a bit. So we've got pottery. It's the main part of the business, but then we also do a lot of canvas classes. You can actually walk in and paint a canvas too. And then we've added a clay room in the back of our store.
So what's the most popular item for Halloween? We were talking a little about these skulls. I thought they were pretty cool. So
yes, this is actually a light up skull. So a light goes in the back of it, but yeah, it's pretty popular. People come in and paint it.
now what someone would do is they would actually glaze this and then fire it. Is that right or wrong?
Yeah, so they walk in, they pick out a piece from our shelf, and then they glaze it with our pottery glaze, and then we'll fire it in our kilns. We've got 2 large kilns in the back, and we run them pretty much daily.
Well, Nikki, great information. Tell us where we can learn more about Nellie Dog Pottery and Paints.
Okay, so our website is nelliedogpottery.com. We have a shop online. You can shop there. We also have where you can sign up for our classes and our events. You can call us at 740-703-1564. You can schedule parties and different events on that website as well. We also have Facebook and Instagram. Our phone number is 740-703-1564.
Fantastic. Great information. Thanks for being on the show. Well, I stopped out at the haunted farm to hang out with some of my friends here, but seriously, what a great haunt this is. We have covered this for many years. Great reviews here, the haunted farm out in Pleasantville. We talked to Kim to learn more about what's new out here this year and some of the great advantages you have coming out here to check this out. Well, Kim, good to be back at the haunted farm.
Oh, always welcome, Mike.
You know, tell us what the experience is like for folks that's going to come and visit this.
There's one of two ways this can work. A lot of times we have grandparents that bring younger children. If they go, when they come up to a ticket booth, tell somebody that they're afraid of Halloween. We'll take care of it for you.
The thing that's interesting is I read the reviews over the last couple of years about this, and they say this is a great one to come to.
Oh, we've had a lot of people and a lot of experiences around here. The characters that we have are all made here. They're all done by regular people, the actors, and they have a blast doing it. So we have a lot of good fun at Halloween.
Yeah. How long does it take you to get through the hunt?
I'd say probably about 45 minutes, give or take. It depends on you, because when you get out to the corn maze, a lot of people get lost. So we have some that have been out there for quite some time.
Well, give us some contact information, how we can get in on tickets and all that, and where we go online.
Okay. You can go to haunted-farm.com, and there'll be an icon in the upper left-hand corner that says tickets, and you can click on there. It'll take you to the ticket page.
Yeah, I'm sure there's details about the place.
Oh, yes. Yes. There's you can even find the Watson story. So you need to read that and get a chance to read that before you come.
Sounds great. Well, Kim, good seeing you again.
Oh, good to see you, Mike, as always.
Thanks for having us out.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, if you're looking for that perfect pumpkin for Halloween, stop by UCs Farm Market. Boy, he's got a great supply of pumpkins, gourds, some corn stalks. There's just a lot out here to see. And, of course, it's always great to come out and visit. And if you're going to have that Halloween party, maybe a meat and cheese tray may be in order. Of course, you can get that in the deli. We talked to Greg Utze. He told us more. Well, Greg, hard to believe Halloween's just a few weeks away. And, boy, I'll tell you, you sure have got a nice array of pumpkins.
Yeah, you know, it seems like yesterday we were talking about sweet corn and all the fresh stuff. But here we are in the fall. Pumpkins look great. You know, this weather's hot weather and rain and all that stuff has hurt them some. It's made the prices go up some, but we've got a great selection here, from gourds to mums. We're still finishing up with great pumpkins. Of course, we have these apples. You know, apple crop is phenomenal in Ohio this year.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the crop being so nice early, is that going to cause a problem towards Halloween?
Well, I think with the heat, we're going to have a little trouble keeping these, you know, looking fresh until Halloween. But fortunately, we're able to keep buying, you know, right up to the end of October there, and stuff will look good when you put it on your porch.
Question, and those Halloween parties, I know you got the party trays and stuff like that in there. How's prices holding on meat and cheese?
Meat and cheese is just goes up every week, it seems like. Of course, we're keeping our margins low and keeping our prices low as we can, but everybody's got to go up. Prices are just spiking. You know, just like I said, every time they come in, we've got to check them.
You have the corn stalks too, don't you, for decorative?
Yeah, we'll have those off and on. Not all the time. So if you're looking for them, give us a call and we'll make sure they're here for you.
The gourds, a lot of decorative items, right?
Oh yeah, and just oddball stuff. That's what's popular now. Anything that looks weirder than the next thing, that's what people are buying. Put it on the porch, it looks great.
Well, give us some contact information when we can find you out here on Converse Huff Road.
Of course, check us out on Facebook and online. We're on Converse Huff Road, just south of Plain City. Of course, we're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Well, if you're looking for the perfect Halloween costume, we have got the place for you. It's Cousins Army Navy. Whether you want to be in the U.S. Navy or you want to be a pilot for Top Gun, you can get one of the ball caps and a flight suit, some of the aviator sunglasses. It is just an array of you name it. You can go from mild to wild here at Cousins. J.D. Richardson told us more. Well, J.D., good to be back at Cousins.
How about you?
You know, when I thought about getting the perfect Halloween costume, this is the first place that came to mind because you can really get decked out in here, everything from simple to pretty elaborate. So walk us through some of the things that you can get here.
Well, the sky's the limit. We've got cops and robbers kind of thing. We've got everything to outfit you for either side. We've got your Top Gun is always really popular. Got the patches and the flight suits and all the accessories, the rank, and any other kind of things.
And the movie's coming back out in November, so I think that's even going to make it more popular.
Yeah, absolutely. It should bring it right on back. We got, if you want to go leather, we got the leather jacket, the flight jackets. We also have the dog tags and all that kind of stuff. We do some novelty tags. And you can go on safari, get a safari hat going. We got the ghillie suits. You can be in full camo.
I couldn't help but notice the Border Patrol hat. That's got to be popular about right now, right?
Well, yeah, that's another good one. We've got Ohio Department of Natural Resources kind of thing. People go as park rangers and all kinds of things. So, yeah, we've got.
I was just looking over here looking at some of the Navy stuff that you got as well. You could go like you're in the Navy, right?
We've got sailor hats and different parts of uniforms.
Well, JD, give us some contact information when we get down here to Cousins. Check out all the stuff you have. Put together some really cool stuff for Halloween.
CousinsArmyNavy.com, 2469 North High, just south of Hudson, north of campus. And you can reach us at 614-291-2000.
Yep. Easy to find, no question about it. JD, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. Well, Tecumseh is winding down in Chillicothe, but there's a great new show coming up, especially for the Halloween season, and it's called Dracula. We had an opportunity to talk to Brandon Smith, and he told us all about some of the shows that are coming up here in Chillicothe and some of the great events. Well, Brandon, good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, behind us, Tecumseh has just ended, and that's okay because you got some new exciting things coming up for Halloween. So let's talk a little bit about Dracula, this is the first year for that.
It is, yeah. So The Passion of Dracula is a script that the Scioto Society did many years ago downtown at the Majestic Theater as a fundraiser to help save that theater. And there has not been a week gone by since I've been back for 7 years that somebody didn't say, "You ever going to do that Dracula show again?" And now I can say yes.
So what are visitors, what can they expect to see?
A great show on our stage. So Haunted Mountain's going to be a different product this year. There's no haunted trail, there's no escape rooms, things like that. So it's just a traditional play on the stage in 2 acts, much like Tecumseh is.
That sounds great. Well, what else is going on around Ross County for Halloween and on into the winter months?
There's a lot of great Halloween stuff happening in Ross County. There always is. We have the Chillicothe Halloween Festival, which is a fairly new event, but has really grown into something very cool. That's October 8th through the 10th. In Yoctangi Park in downtown Chillicothe. And there's like great apple picking in Ross County. The leaves in Ross County are as good as anything I've ever seen.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you, find out more about Dracula, come and visit.
Yeah, TecumsehDrama.com has all of our events. There's a few other small events that we do, fundraisers, but it's all on that website. Or people can call us and get tickets at 775-0700. It's limited capacity here, so what you see here is about 1,900 seats. We're only selling 600 of those for Dracula, so they are going to sell out. And I think 1 or 2 of the shows is already sold out, so people should not wait.
Yeah, good to know. Well, Brandon, pleasure seeing you again, man. Thanks so much for the info.
Yeah, thank you.
We've got an exciting event coming up on Halloween at Green Lawn Cemetery. We talked with Kyle and John, who told us all about it. Well, Kyle and John, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us out to Green Lawn Cemetery. And John, let me start with you. Tell us all about your event, Walk with the Dead.
Well, with Columbus Rotary, we do an annual Walk with the Dead event, and it's a 5K and a walk, so it's here in the cemetery, which is a great place for it. We do it in the evening after the cemetery is closed. We do it Halloween weekend, which really makes it kind of fun. So we encourage people to dress up if they want. Actually, kind of fits in some ways with COVID because we get to wear our mask, and only the masks look, a little better than the ones you have to wear for COVID. And
well, I can't think of a more spookier place than being in a cemetery. Who does this event benefit and why?
It benefits both Columbus Rotary and Green Lawn Cemetery, so we do partner on this. And with Columbus Rotary, it's used in particular. Our service projects often focus on Columbus and inner city schools, and so we help them with a variety of projects. There's quite a few up in the Linden area in particular this year. And of course, the cemetery, their part of it helps them improve and maintain the cemetery here.
Well, Kyle, let me turn to you. Do you host many of these community events?
Yeah, we do. So I don't have a mask, so I can't put on some props. But no, we do events. We try to partner with different different civic groups throughout the community, and we try to do things throughout the year. And really the founding of Green Lawn was based on it being kind of a park and a cemetery in one. So we try to do different events throughout the year to encourage people to come out, obviously come and pay their respects to their loved ones, but also we want people to come out and use our beautiful park to kind of be able to walk around, see things, be able to learn a little bit more about the history of Columbus as well.
Well, I have to tell you, it's absolutely beautiful out here. How do we find out more information about this event in Green Lawn Cemetery?
Sure. So the most up-to-date way to look for all the events that we're doing is on our Facebook page. So definitely go on Facebook, look up Green Lawn Cemetery. Make sure you're looking at Columbus, Ohio when you do so. That'll tell you all the different events that we have, and please come out, enjoy it. It's going to be a great event, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody.
Wonderful. Again, thank you so much, both of you, for coming on and sharing your great event with us.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Have you ever wanted to look into your future or maybe just ask a question about what's going to happen? Professional psychic medium Susan Rawlins is here to help you with that. Well, Susan, welcome to Out and About Columbus. It is so nice to have you here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Well, tell everybody, you're a professional psychic medium. Tell everybody how this all started with you. Tell us your background.
Well, I was born this way. I was born with my third eye open. Psychic abilities run on my mother's side of the family and on my father's side of the family. So throughout the lineage, there's just been psychics through both lineages of my family.
Now, I understand that you were born with it, but you also did some training. Tell me how that helps and how that went.
Well, I've worked with many different mentors through my life. I've worked with Bill Mitchell. He was a professional psychic medium here in Columbus that was very popular. He was one of my mentors when I was about 20. So I really started at 18.
For somebody who would like to get a reading from you, is that in person or by phone? How does all that work?
Well, I do either. I have an office in my home. I also can do Zoom meetings, and I just send the link. If I've got clients all over the world, so I do a lot of readings remotely now. I have Zoom, FaceTime, Skype, or people sometimes even just want to do it over the phone. And if you do it remotely, it does not affect the quality of the reading.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. Well, how do we find out more information about professional psychic medium Susan Rawlins?
My website is www.susanrawlins.com, and all of my information for all of the services that I provide are listed on there.
Wonderful. Thank you again so much for coming on and sharing this with people. I hope somebody will give you a call and see what their future holds.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
We're taking you around Ohio to all the best places to see and do this season. Whether it's local favorites, amazing destinations, and everything in between. Rain or shine, we take you there.